What's happening on the rails and roads is always changing.
Yeah.
And it's not going to lighten the mood right now. The start of 2026 is seeing a huge chunk of changes, including the end of the MetroCard.
The man who knows all things transit, Greg Mocker, is here to talk about all of it. Welcome to New York Living. Hi, Greg.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, you were talking about bright and shiny. I thought of that on the train as it was packed, because ridership is also up. And I thought maybe it's the holiday week. We can have some space. No. So in a way, that's good. But then also, yeah, delays and crowded. And let's try to have that Christmas spirit,
Let's do it.
the holiday spirit, and the
Let's talk about the newest thing first. So the turnstiles at some stations are changing. What's going on with the change?
Yeah, and isn't it weird when our routine changes at all? I mean, New Yorkers, we like to go with the flow, and we know how to respond, but change one thing. And this will never work, and I got a whole list of reasons that are problems. The doors look weird. They're calling them saloon doors.
Are these they?
Yeah, that would be a picture of it. You can see them at about a handful of stations, 5 or 6. They're going to roll out a test at 20 by the beginning of next year, mid-2026. The goal is to cut down on fare evasion. So they're going to play with some of the timing of the doors. They're a little taller, you might see. They're in use in other places.
Do they go all the way to the floor?
Yeah, not all the way. There is some room down there.
You're already thinking of how to scooch under
100%.
it. Jeez, Castro.
Yeah, we're enterprising with that. But I think the MTA's goal there is to just to reduce what they can if they can continue to bring down fare evasion. This also allows for more accessibility there. You might notice there's some screens, so the MTA might be able to provide some more information or even ads as this goes on. There are sensors that are collecting not biometric information, but more about how we move. So they might adjust some of the, they'll be able to count things to get an accurate count.
You thought your new iPhone update was complicated. This is a lot.
It's something.
Holy moly.
It's something. And the plan is to roll these all out in the next 3 years. So this is a test. There's going to be 3 different kinds. So watch your local station. Atlantic Avenue, Broadway Lafayette has them in Lower Manhattan, 138th Street up in the Bronx.
Keep track of how many people, including myself, will go
face planted.
And they can adjust the kind of the time. So let us know.
New subway and bus fares.
Yeah, that's something. It's the $3 mark for the first time. It hits a certain threshold for one single ride on the subway and the bus, and certainly Long Island Railroad and Metro North fares are up some 4 to 7%. That's a significant thing. There's also some changes to the ticketing policies. They're a 10 trip, you get 1 free. So they're trying to make it economical, but also it is expensive, especially on the railroads. Some things change where the ticket expires by 4 a.m. the next day now.
Metro North. People were up in arms on my train yesterday. They were like, what?
Yeah, and they were talking about having automatic, where it would just turn on automatically, but they know we want to buy some things ahead of time. And this and that. So check it out. That takes effect on Sunday. First Sunday in January.
And the big one we talked about this morning was the MetroCard is going the way of the subway token. Got to go full Omni card. Is that the deal?
Yeah, it'll still work. So you can't just put no more money on it after December 31st. So if you want to load it up and run it out because nostalgia and all that.
Oh, on a MetroCard bender.
It would work probably till the summertime. But the reason they got rid of it, the magnetic stripe. It's been a lot to kind of do the upkeep of that. It never was meant to last this long. So we're going with this. More people are using Omni. There's some deals there, and they're looking at that too. There's some possibilities there in the future to kind of make that a good deal.
Well, New Yorkers would not be New Yorkers if they did not bid farewell to the MetroCard in some dramatic fashion. A few content creators, Waffle Kozik, Dupree God, and Official King Spider, there they are. They threw a funeral on the L train for the beloved MetroCard.
I wonder how long that lasted on the seat. Yeah, I'll be like, move it out of the way. We got places to go.
New Yorkers are. They'd get on that train, they'd see something on the seat, and they'd be like, I'm not touching that. I don't know where that. You find a Kleenex on the seat, like, oh no, hard no. Hard no. Nobody's sitting on that seat.
Yeah, I like that because it shows how it kind of means something to us, but also we got a sense of humor about it, and we'll send it off, and ready for the next adventure.
Greg, I need a 15-second answer to another question I have. Why are the F and the M changing?
The switch.
They're just switching. It's my train.
And only during the day and only during the weekday. It's because it will make, they say, the lines faster.
Okay,
it removes a choke point.
Okay.
Removes a choke point.
All right,
and
there we
it's
go.
putting him in a chokehold. Greg,
We'll see.
thank you so much.
Let me know how you're doing.
Stay up to date on the rails and the roads and much more. Follow Greg Mocker on Instagram and visit pix11.com.